This is getting an Atlas?
Eventually.
Woo! And no! What up, dude? What's up, my dude? We're going to meet up with Devin at his house. We're gonna go load up the Merkur on a trailer, and then we're taking it over to get an intercooler put on it. It's gonna be pretty good. All right, so it's raining. We got a Merkur, aka the CosWorthless, that we're throwing on the trailer. Let's get her done. All right, so it's stuck. Devin went four-wheeling.
I didn't go four-wheeling. I had a flat tire.
Well, it definitely looks like it's stuck right here. We are going to attempt to get this doggy out real quick. So let's fire this sucker up and see if we can get it moving. And this thing's on its own wheel now. Fires right up, dude. Yeah, that tire is definitely the one that's spinning back here. Well, I'm gonna see if we can pull down.
No, it's both sides. Poor grass. Look at it, destroyed.
Like as soon as we stop, it just starts.
Yeah, it's basically as soon as we get to hard ground, it's fine. Easy peasy.
Get used to heavy.
It did. No, brake don't work. Turn it off, put it in gear.
Where's the boulder at? This guy's definitely going somewhere.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna stick an Evo 8 intercooler on it. This thing is a hodgepodge of all sorts of bullshit.
Well, I'm calling it La Fonda at the moment because it's got Honda and Ford parts all over it. Honda. La Fonda.
Before.
We've done it. Yeah.
Here, wait. No, look, we can show you. We can show you where.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that's
We're
it.
using this battery?
Yep, because this is the other one doesn't hold a charge.
Shit, you should have told me something. I had one. I love this. This is my favorite part.
What is it? It's just full of drones and crashing.
My child. I'm sorry.
Kyle killed that.
It's just more concerning that there's some electrical tape on the front, knowing that it was wrecked already.
Its name was Crashy because it's been crashed like 6 times.
I did hear the story.
But the last time was the last time it could be crashed.
Read on these at like 2,900 or 3,000. They're not very heavy.
Oh, the mini's heavy. I'm gonna throw these in back of your pilot.
Oh, there you go. Alright, let's get the intercooler on this turd.
Does the turbo even have a gasket?
It does now.
The turbo has a gasket.
Okay. It does. I think the only thing that's missing a gasket now is the downpipe to the rest of the exhaust.
Yeah. That's fine. It'll still make boost.
Yeah, it'll be fine. As long as the turbo gaskets are good, we're fine. Do you think we want the bumper to modify for the intercooler, or just send it without the front bumper? We're only going to really want to worry about the front bumper kind of stuff when we go to put the Atlas in this and we actually care.
This is getting an Atlas?
Eventually, when it blows up, I think that's what we're going to do.
So Caleb has this Atlas sitting around, but you know what those are, right?
Yes, the Colorado Trailblazer Inline 6.
Yeah, and I have a Detroit diesel turbo.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking,
and they come forged factory, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Figure this thing might be a bitchin' drag car.
Okay.
With an Atlas Inline 6.
Right.
Yeah, and then just turn it into a drag car with a Ford 8.8 in the back, or Ford 9-inch, some solid axle. We're probably gonna, I think a drag car is the ultimate future of this missile.
Drag racing this thing?
We're gonna probably drift it until the 2.3 gives away,
and then drag with the inline.
Then drag with the inline. Because it'd be fun to kind of do everything in this thing, because this car hasn't done anything in so long that we're gonna work its legs.
All right, sweet. Let's hit the show on the road.
Let's do it. Alright, well, we made it to James's. Now we're gonna unload this turd and get an Evo intercooler and put on it. And no power steering.
That, my friend, is what we call a Zerati.
Oh yeah, the other thing we didn't do is we didn't time it when we put the other ECU in it.
What, you didn't time it?
No.
No?
No, we timed it on the stock Honda ECU. We put a plug-and-play Honda ECU, plug-and-play standalone in it last week.
You know, fast stuff.
Comparatively.
Don't forget your safety squints.
Does that fan work?
Yes.
In the way? Yeah. We could mount it on the other side.
It's like if I touch this, I'm gonna get dirty.
Alright, so turbo currently is up because it was originally going into the throttle body, and so we're actually going to be clocking it down now like this so that it can go straight down out into the intercooler. Little 90 guy, just like that. Should be perfect.
America.
Alright, Fernando, so there is the lower intercooler tube right there, huh?
She's in, dude.
Awesome.
She's in.
Good
Just
stuff.
gotta tighten all the couplers on, and it should be good.
Yeah. Awesome. Alright, Devin, let's see if she fires up. Is it in gear?
Nope.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. We're good to go then. Alright, so James has finished welding on all our intercooler and piping, which is a friggin' amazing because this thing was gonna suck if it was just hot pipe the whole time we were dynoing it. So
Hot air the whole time.
That'd probably
and
blow
just
it up.
getting hot. Yeah.
now we can
Soaking
actually put boost in this thing now. So so we're pretty much at a standstill for tonight. We have a fuel line that broke, and we have to go get the stupid little Ford push lock fitting from like Napa or something. So we're gonna do that in the morning, and then first thing, this thing's going straight to the dyno and see what she can do.
215.
215? Yeah, that's
215.
my guess was 220. So we're in the same ballpark.
215.
Because like James was saying, if it makes 220, it'll make like 275 foot-pounds. These things always make more torque than horse, so
Sorry.
yeah, they're pretty dang good, man. So we will pick up in the morning.
One eternity later.
All right, so this morning we are going to go change the oil on the Merkur, change a fuel line, and get her to the dyno. Caleb has yet to see the work we did yesterday, so very excited for him to see it.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We just gotta get something to eat.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Just made it to James's shop this morning. Gonna get the Merkur loaded up as quickly as we can, but we gotta fix the fuel line and do an oil change on the car real quick. And then after that,
Got a tire to change.
and a tire to change. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do the tire. But yeah, get the wheels on for sure. At least put the good tires up front, probably. Oh, we probably want the good tread on the back for the dyno.
Probably.
Probably.
This time around.
This time around, so we'll do that.
It'll get new shoes later on.
Yeah, it'll get new shoes, but all right, Caleb. So I'll let you do some walk around. Open her up.
Oh.
See. She's intercooled.
It's beautiful.
She is intercooled.
It's so cool.
You know what it is?
What it
It is very mid. So yeah, it's this fuel line. I tried to make it work a little bit, but it definitely just passed away last night. So I'm grabbing this tire because the tires that are on the Merkur right now kind of suck, to be completely honest. But we really need to change it for the dyno. So I'm just gonna change this one tire real quick, put them on the back, and pretend that the front ones are okay.
Doing an oil change. The oil hasn't been changed since the previous turbo was on it, which was missing a couple teeth, and the wastegate was stuck shut.
Which, I mean, what do you expect from a turbo that's 40 years old at this point?
It was all unknown when we got it, and we were just rolling with it. But we've got some new 1040 going in it. Keep some oil between the bearings and see how long we can make this thing last.
Yeah, I think she should make some good pulls today. The perfect bore. It does exist. You must own a rotary, huh? No, so everybody always like, how do you get so good at pouring oil? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
Never done an oil change. I just add oil.
You just add it. That's all you got to do. Yeah. So that part of the fuel line right
This
there.
one's leaking. This one's
that one's
fine.
That one's fine. It's this front one that's leaking.
Okay.
Take a look.
Oh, yep. Got a squirter.
We got a squirter. Got excited. I bet you it runs better after that. I wonder if it's always got a little air leak in it. You know. 220 horsepower. What do you think?
I don't know.
That's my guess. That it'll blow up. So we need to set the base timing on this. We've never done it before, so that's what we're trying to do right now.
I'm gonna try to find the mark on this.
Is that?
Oh, it's way down there.
All right. Yeah, we got the seats. The next thing for sure, but she's good to go now. So we're gonna load her up on the trailer.
Here, the tires on the car above me.
Yep, you're totally good. Good.
Make sure trailer's on there good. We're gonna take a car that runs perfectly and make it not run by the end of the day.
No, it's gonna run better now.
Vroom vroom.
But yeah, these brakes have never been bled since I did the disc brake conversions. So
I didn't realize that.
that is something that needs to be done.
Said every single time I've gotten this, I'm like, oh yeah, the brake. Oh yeah, the brake.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
we
the
also
brake.
don't have an e-brake, is because these are front brakes
Yeah.
from a Honda Accord, I think.
Yeah, there's a pretty good clip of me pulling the e-brake and then being like, nah, don't work, no.
Nope, brake don't work. Show me how strapping you are.
Strapped.
Much, much, much later.
We have arrived, so now we're just gonna unload the Merkur. Straight off, I guess. There you go. Perfect. They work, but you gotta press them. I drove it up and down the street.
Oh, there's the brake pedal.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? She sounds good.
Yeah, look at that. They're so old, they're still federal 595.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the Merkur's running great.
Yeah?
Merkur's running good.
Is it like the intercooler?
Yeah. It also, you guys got to see this. Hold on.
It's a B18 distributor and a Honda S2K throttle body, and then a Honda map sensor so we can run as much boost as we're trying to run. Basically, like it thought it was a Honda.
It did. Yeah.
And we were having trouble with that, so we ended up putting a standalone in it. So
It likes the standalone.
it does. It runs a lot better.
whole lot better.
Yeah.
How much power do you think it's gonna make? I'd be happy if I made 325, 350 to the wheels.
All right, well, let's get it.
And that's the day I fell in love with America.
271?
271 and 303.
325.
Okay.
So I think James is probably right on where I'm probably 75 over stock, give or take.
Really to the wheels, it's going to be a super noticeable difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we estimate 25% power loss.
Well, 270 at the crank versus 320 at the wheel.
Hey, I'm not doing it! I'm not!
Yeah, brakes on and everything. Psychos. It's officially time for us to dyno the Merkur.
It is.
So we're gonna have Caleb pull this dog on. I'm so excited to hear it. So excited!
Come to fruition.
All of it, all of our fruits of labor. Once we get a couple pulls, it should have the battery stay charged at least. Perfect. That's kind of weird to think about, honestly.
That's really weird to think about.
Like, they don't even look the same size.
No. Well, it's because the Camaro's so fucking long. This thing's like taller and like.
Yeah, but the wheelbase.
What do you think it's gonna make?
I have no idea.
My guess is at the end of the day, maybe 220. Caleb's saying 250.
You guys were saying that with the intercooler, it rips after
Well,
that, right?
it runs a lot better.
Okay.
We're just saying we can actually utilize the boost with an intercooler and we won't ping it and just blow it up.
Right.
So, for spark,
Yeah.
it's better now. We're running Honda ignition system. That's the distributor.
Because I mean, it was distributor before too.
But a shitty one.
Were they shitty before? Okay.
The Honda distributors have the coil built in, so you don't need anything else.
It's gonna make 150 horsepower.
The first pull. He's gonna turn the boost down.
Yeah, boy.
It's just smoking.
Yeah, we're running pretty hard. Hang on.
A little bit faster
He's
than
all
that.
setting his carbon appropriately.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Well, we're good.
Hit the brakes.
On this side.
And I mean that in the best way possible.
You think that side's good?
You don't want to hit it just for the sake of evening it out?
We can even it out
She starts
later.
to squat when we get under direction before we dyno it.
Caleb,
Yep.
what is the solution that you have come up with for the rubbing?
So we picked up on the car in a close-up view.
Yeah, show them the close-up
And,
view.
we wedged 2x4s in between the springs and the bump stops. That way the car can't bottom out on the fender well. It's the best we got in a pinch. No tools.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Just wedged in there, no big deal.
It's good to go. It's good to go. It's mint. Oh, it's mint. I fucking thought he let the smoke out of it there for a second.
Well, front main seal just blew up. To be completely, I'm not that surprised it blew up. It's been sitting for so long.
We can go.
It does sound pretty good.
It does, right until it doesn't. 20,000.
All right, what's going on, guys?
So we have
I've got
some
here,
gaping
super
plugs.
small 2
Some
barrel
gaping
Japanese
plugs.
Yeah.
So you're blowing those plugs is what I'm hearing?
No, the spark is getting blown, not the plugs.
That's true. So Cole
Right out.
has gone to the store to get us better heat range plugs for this thing.
plugs of
Meanwhile, they got the guy that
Plugs
doesn't
that are
have a single
ancient.
fucking steady hand changing spark plugs.
Greetings. Our savior has returned with spark pluggos.
What if it's,
Gap these
what if it's my
plugs.
last name?
All right.
But I have to
plug
pick Amy
in.
up, so she gets off at 5:30.
Okay.
Are you gonna need to get this thing up to running temp again before you do a pull?
Probably. So just start it without the fans on for a minute.
Is it gonna start? Did you?
Did it blow out the sniffer?
Oh, a little bit, not very much.
Do it again.
Just another pull.
Yeah.
Are you adding any timing or anything?
No, not touching. All the way down.
Our 16 degrees is probably like 8 degrees.
Oh,
So our 14 degrees or 16 degrees is like 8 degrees.
Yeah, 8 degrees,
Wow.
6 degrees.
Yeah.
So because we're creeping it up and it's making more power, that means the motor's happy at that timing. So it doesn't really matter what timing it says it is, as long as we're making it better. Because if we end up at 50 degrees, obviously something is not right, but
Yeah.
we're making it right mechanically.
Right, yeah.
So-
Because it definitely sounded better
Sounded
for
good.
a minute there. Like it
Yeah.
sounded way better before it got so like it sounded like 4,500, and then it did it again.
4.
4, but it sounded way better getting
4.
there. Did you leave the alternator? So do we just need to add more timing a little bit down low?
Oh, 126.
Well, he cut out way sooner than last time. Well, after everything today, the coil has died in our distributor. And so now it's just dead in the water. unfortunate. It's not really the way I wanted to end this video, but I have to get a coil and just keep going, really. I mean,
The 200 foot-pounds and 135 horsepower.
do you think that coil just was going bad this whole time and that's why it was kind of acting all fucking weird 4,000 RPM on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that with
100%.
Hondas.
Yep, absolutely.
I've totally had that with Hondas.
Because if that coil's been dying, that's why it would go, oh, and not be able to go anymore.
Yeah, I've had that with turbo Hondas.
Yeah, because it wasn't breaking up in the RPM at all. It just stopped.
So we did end up actually getting to dyno it a bit, but with the coil dead, we're kind of dead in the water. But we do have a plan. We're gonna just put smart coils on this, so James is just gonna give us some LS coils. We got the Merkur back here finally. The distributor's internal coil is just completely dead. James is gonna be giving us 4 LS smart coils, so we should be able to just get those put in the car, wire them to the ECU because we have enough outputs for it, and then should be able to get it started again and actually get a good tune on it.
Not the outcome that we were hoping for, but it did point out a lot of problems that we have to fix anyways.
But it also did show us that the engine's good. Like, the engine's fine.
Yeah,
it doesn't make
it
any
sounds
crazy
great.
weird noises or anything. It kind of just...
Doing all right at 14 PSI. It's just anytime we tried to go over 4,000 RPM, it was unhappy with life.
Yeah, and that was
It
because...
just stopped. It flatlined.
Great under 4,000 RPM, so.
Sounds awesome, but definitely got to get some coils in it, and then we can actually see what it does next time. But don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff, and then next time, see what happens.